Hi everyone. So today, this is definitely a first, me doing this video. I don't think I've done anything in terms of background of making any content before actually. And I think I should be doing so because it is perhaps interesting, at least when I talk to people about it. So today I'm showing you how I edited one of my latest Instagram posts. And as you can see on the screen, if you can, I've got lots of pictures here. And of course, yes, it's a picture. It's not a reel or anything like that I'm posting to Instagram, but I saw this really cool edit effect that Jordan Peterson had on one of his posts on Instagram. And I was like, ooh, I'd like to do that. And luckily for me, this was one of those posts that you see and you kind of know exactly how it's done immediately. So I know I need 3 pictures and I need them to be squares, but they need to be related. So I need to just quickly know what 1080 times 3 is. My math is not very good. Oh, not 30. And Excel is a nice calculator. Okay, 3240. So I need the width to be 3240. Okay, apply and okay. Now I will add the first picture. So the software that I'm using to edit is Sony Vegas. Oh, this is not a nice picture. You see, I'm removing it. That's the cool thing about social media. It's like by the time you see the picture, it's like the best picture that they could be. Now, you might know of Sony Vegas or just Vegas Pro 15. That's the version I'm using here. And you might be going, but Jonathan, Sony Vegas is a video editing software. And I would say, yes, you're right. But I don't know how to use Photoshop or any other editing software for that matter. And so Sony Vegas is the one that I learned like 5-6 years ago when I started my YouTube channel. And it's pretty much the one that I use for everything. Like if I edit my videos or anything like that, it's done in Sony Vegas Pro. A lot of my TikToks that I edit myself are here. There are some that are done by other people, but Sony Vegas Pro is a great software. It's great. I think it works very well. I do have one thing about it that I do not like, is that it's very slow. I think it's very slow. It's great. It's got all these functions and you can do the most, but it's very slow in terms of like rendering videos, like putting them together. It's also crashes quite a bit. Which really just like pisses me off. But other than that, I think it's brilliant and it works pretty well. So I will not complain about it. It has served me very well. Although it has put one limitation on my tech life, because I'd like to move to I'd like to get a Mac computer, because I finally got an iPhone, which is what I'm shooting this video with. But I'd also like to now move onto using an not Windows but Mac. Yes, get a MacBook, especially given that everyone says it's the best for editing and things like that. And guess what? Sony Vegas Pro is not available on Mac, so I would have to learn a new editing software if I were to make that switch, which is rather disappointing to say the least. Especially given that I do not at all have the time to learn how to edit on a new software. I imagine it will not take as long as the first time that it took me to learn Sony Vegas Pro, because I've had one friend of mine who assists me with editing and things like that, who learned how to edit on DaVinci Resolve, and he's doing very well. He's happy with it. He's even been asking me like, why hasn't he made this change all this time? And I'm like, well, glad you finally made this change. Now I need to choose which I like most of these. I think this one's nice. Yeah, I like this one. Let's put this one. Where is it? Yeah, this one's nice. I like my smile here. So there we go. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is gonna have in the end some sort of cloning effect. That's what I'm targeting. So I just need to check that everything matches. I'm annoyed, like I'm not good at doing things like color grading. Like if I edit my own videos for YouTube, I pretty much never even try to do any sort of color grading. So if the iPhone shoots it in a trash color, then I'm just like, well, damn it. So yeah, so this picture, at least with pictures, I do get to do some sort of color grading because okay, this I cannot use with regards to pictures because I send it to my phone and then I'll just do the color grading from on or color correction and things like that on my phone. Oh, this is not gonna work. Oh damn, let me change the picture. So as you can see, I am having a problem with the editing because some of these pictures are not fitting the dimension that I want. So let me see if there's another one that I can use. Yeah, let's see if this one fits better. So yeah, so you will not be seeing me doing any sorts of color grading here today. I regret to inform you. If you were here hoping to see some color grading, that is not happening today. We regretted to inform you. Okay, the picture looks, I'm annoyed like that. I actually set my phone that the exposure shouldn't change, but I can see here very clearly the exposure changed during this shoot, which just makes things more difficult and also more obvious because I'm trying to do a cloning effect, right? And this will not help me in terms of hiding the cloning effect. Okay, mask. So Sony Vegas Pro has very nice tools for cloning effects like that, It should be pretty quick. See, that works almost well, but not exactly like that. There we go. Okay, and then yeah, and then now, so it's basically just creating a mask. As you can see, I've got two of these here, and that's about it. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and let me know what you think of this post. If you're not following me on Instagram, this is your sign to follow me on Instagram and see this post on Instagram actually. Thank you. Bye.